Hello everybody, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk to you about some changes in food that made major improvements in my health. So my rule of thumb, there were 3 things that I got rid of, and they included, number 1 to go off the list, eggs. Got rid of eggs from the diet. Anything with eggs in it, eating eggs, got rid of it. Got rid of dairy. Any cheeses, which those of you who know me know I love cheese. Got rid of all the dairy. No milk, no cheese, none of it. And then my favorite, hard to get rid of, pasta. Got rid of the gluten. So pastas, breads, I look for anything gluten-free that I can possibly find. So got rid of the eggs, got rid of the dairy, got rid of the gluten. As you all know who've been following me, I went through mystery symptoms, everything from numbness and tingling, lots of brain fog issues, lots of just not quite feeling right, digestion issues, all kinds of good stuff. So I am happy to report that I tried those 3 things. Removing eggs definitely helped. Then I took it a step further, removed the gluten, removed the dairy. The dairy was the biggest change for me. But then again, I also consumed a lot of cheese. That probably didn't help. So what did I do to fix those things? Because, of course, when we take something away, you're always wondering, what do you do to substitute? Or is there a way to even substitute? And in some cases, there may not be. However, I was very fortunate. I was able to find some really cool substitutes. So let me show you. For my cheddar cheese, I found Go Veggie. I'm not affiliated with them, but I love the brand. Go Veggie and Daiya create really awesome cheese alternatives. So they're vegan, lactose-free, gluten-free, no cholesterol. So they're called cheddar style shreds. And then also I found the mozzarella style shreds. So a lot of times, because I love pizza, I'm not gonna lie, I'm all about my pizza. I'll get the organic pizza sauce. You can get any brand. I just get this brand because I like it. And then I get a flour tortilla, almost like from a taco shell. I get the organic ones. And then I take my cheeses, I blend. Sometimes I just do the mozzarella style. Sometimes I'll add the cheddar style as well, just to give it a kick. And then I'll put like pineapple on the top of it. You can put whatever you want on the top of yours. Also, again, sometimes I switch and get the Daiya brand as well. And that's also a pizza cheese alternative. And again, dairy free. So it's perfect. So you still have the illusion that you're eating the regular style cheese, but actually it even tastes better. And I have gone back and forth and tried to see what it would be like to go back to dairy, and I can tell you it was not a good experience. Definitely didn't feel well. I could feel it immediately in my body. It's almost like once you make a change to something, you can tell when your body has tried something new, because all of a sudden your body responds different and you'll feel different. So that's how I handled my cheese. Also, when I do my baked potatoes now, instead of putting cheese on the top of them, I'll do a baked potato. Usually get the red potatoes, and I'll put chopped up pieces of garlic in it, which will add lots of flavor. And sometimes I'll just sprinkle my cheddar style cheese on top. It's really awesome. When it came to pasta, I should have been Italian because I love Italian foods. I get this brand, Banza. And I like the rotinis. They're made from chickpeas, which is really, really cool. I've got this, I think, at Costco, but they do sell them in the grocery stores too. So they're chickpeas, and they're gluten-free, low glycemic index, non-GMO, and vegan. And so I'm not gonna lie, I still eat meat once in a while, but I have adopted a lot of the vegan brands and the vegan style foods because it's a slow transition for me. Some people can just go straight into it. I am right now just trying to find out what different things work for me. So again, this is a great alternative to pastas. The other thing I'll do sometimes is if I want spaghetti, I will make spaghetti squash, because when you shred the spaghetti squash, it has the same type of look and texture as a spaghetti noodle. So that's super helpful as well. So when it came to breads, I didn't have as much of a difficult time getting rid of breads from my diet because I'm not a person who had to have bread to begin with. However, if you are a person who liked bread, some alternatives that I've used in the past our romaine lettuce. Use that as the outer exterior for if you're doing like a meat or some type of wrap, you can use that. You could also use the flour tortilla taco shells, and those taste pretty darn good too. And you can get the organic style ones and use that in substitute bread. Gets rid of a lot of the bread, but it still has something to hold sandwiches or wraps together if that's the main goal. So those are some of my alternatives. What I will say is I immediately noticed after getting rid of the dairy, I noticed that I didn't have to clear my throat as much. I didn't have to have that same heavy brain fog feeling. And I got a lot of the chest tightness and pressure that was happening seemed to go away, which was really awesome for me. I also noticed with the gluten, I didn't get the same feeling of rush in my body. I used to know when it was time to eat because I would all of a sudden feel like my energy level went down and I'd feel shaky. Since I've stopped eating gluten, I've noticed that feeling has disappeared. Is it a coincidence? I'm not sure, but I do know it's changed. So I share that as a point of reference because I did think that there is something to removing certain elements from your diet. And then of course the eggs. I was a person who ate eggs once in a while. However, I was kind of surprised when I saw how many things contain eggs. When you look at the fact that your cakes, your meals, even, just different batters contained eggs, I was like, goodness gracious, they're in everything. So I'm not saying everybody should stop eating eggs. So I don't want the egg industry to think that. I'm just saying for me, I noticed changes in my response in my body when I stopped eating these 3 different areas of foods. So I just wanted to share that. And I have, continued to drink my heavy metal detox smoothies. I also continue to have my lemon water every morning, and I still continue to do my 32 ounces of celery juice every morning. I tend to keep my diet as low fat as possible because I am trying to battle different viruses and toxins within my body. I'm trying to remove these heavy metals as well. So it's a slow process, but I have seen the health benefits from it. Next, my goal is to get back moving. It's been about 6 or 7 months since I've been able to really get up enough energy to get out and exercise on my journey to recovery. So I'm gonna hit the exercising next. So I'll let you know how that all goes. But in the meantime, just wanted to share some food for thought on transitioning foods and which foods I found helpful removing from the diet. So if you're battling any autoimmune conditions or any mystery symptoms, you may want to explore diet as an option. Again, I'm not a doctor, not a licensed professional to share that information and tell you what you should do. Definitely consult with your doctor, but definitely do your research. Learn about what different foods can do to the body, how it can affect the body, and see if maybe that's contributing to some of the challenges you experience. For me, I know it certainly did. I had done enough research. I'd read the China study. I'd read the keto diet books. I've done the Weight Watchers concept of eating. I've done pretty much everything out there. And I've even watched What the Health. I've looked at the juicing documentaries that were out there. Amazing stuff can be done with the choice of foods that we actually are putting into our bodies. And I think oftentimes it just seems like the solution is to find a medication or something to fix what's going on with our body, when in actuality, I'm finding incredible results just by changing the things that I eat, drink, and consume. And we'll do another series, but I've also found that removing certain things from your elements, like different toxins that sometimes we're not even aware of, can have tremendous effects on our health. So we'll save that for next time. But thanks again for listening. If you enjoyed this session, then definitely subscribe and feel free to share. Again, my #1 no-goes anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Got rid of the eggs. Then we dropped the cheese out. Then we dropped the gluten. You may want to do these slowly if you try it, just so that you can journal and log to see if your body responds differently to different items, because each food does give your body a different response. So I journaled, it helped me along the way. It's up to you if you want to do the same. Thanks again for joining me, everyone. Time to go drink that heavy metal detox smoothie. Take care.